Hey everybody, it's Keola Rains here, and this is Topless Tuesdays, week 3. Woo! Shaking money makers. So I have some really great questions for tonight, and I apologize that this is kind of a late night after hours session, but I was super busy today, so let's get to it. The first question here is asking about dairy and kind of my take on dairy products. So I would say my best suggestion is use dairy in moderation. The only time you'll see it in my diet is sometimes cheese on salads or on omelets, and then of course in my protein shakes, which are whey based. I usually choose a protein powder that's lactose free, so that's definitely going to help out with people who are lactose intolerant or if you're trying to avoid dairy products. As far as milk goes, I generally avoid that also. I usually will use almond milk or soy milk instead. And then organic. Everybody always wants to know about organic food. So yes, of course it's awesome if you can get in most of your fruits and vegetables and your meats that are organic. However, for those college students or for those of you who maybe aren't able to afford organic products all the time, when you can get them, awesome. If you don't have access to them, getting in fruits and vegetables is going to be great either way. So that's kind of a tough question because of course it's a great choice, but if you don't have access to it, then still get in your fruits and vegetables whether they are organic or not. And then this one's kind of a trick question. What fruits will help me lose weight? So I'm going to say there's no such thing as a magic fruit that's going to help you lose weight. High impact cardio, weightlifting, and dieting is going to be your best way to lose weight. So are there fruits with acid like lemons and oranges and grapefruits that are going to help you cut fat or help to cut the fat in your food? Sure, if you take that with a grain of salt, but don't think that you're going to wake up and eat grapefruits and then 2 weeks later you're going to be skinny. So my take on that is that there's not any magic fruit that's going to help you lose weight. And then this one's a really funny one. It's kind of pertaining to spot treating. So what can I do to get rid of that last bit of chub under my butt? And I get questions like this all the time. How do I lose the little pooch? How do I lose the teacher arm, the hanging fat on your arm, or saddlebags? And in fitness, we teach that there's no such thing as spot treating. So you burn fat overall collectively. For women, we usually store on the back of our arms, our hips, and our stomach. For men, usually see storage on their stomach. So those tiny little spaces or those tiny little spots that are hard to get to, that's your last bit of fat that you're working towards burning. So keep at it. It's going to be the very last thing that you see go. But in order to lose fat, you need to be taking in fat. So think high fat diets, unsaturated fats like avocados, almonds, all of your nut butters, olive oil. These are the kind of good fats that you want to get into your diet. And for me, I'm taking in about 65 grams of unsaturated fat a day. So in my peanut butter, in my avocado, olive oils, things like that. When your body recognizes fat coming into the system, then it's able to release stored fat. So if you stop taking in fat, your body's going to hold on to fat, and the thing that it's going to start using or eating away is your muscle, and that's not what we want because we're looking for definition, or most people are looking to have a defined look. And then the last thing, fitness versus health. I just wanted to touch on this so that you guys can be clear. There is a difference. Fitness is basically range of motion, which is flexibility, and then muscular endurance and strength, and cardiovascular endurance and strength. So how quickly can you run, how long can you run, and how flexible are you? That's fitness. Health, we're looking at overall mental health and physiological health. So whether you have diseases or not, whether you are mentally stable, that's what we're looking at when we talk about health. So for right now, I'm focusing on my fitness because my lifestyle before was fairly healthy. And so right now I'm looking to streamline and get as toned, as defined as possible. So sometimes getting to that point is not the healthiest option, but I'm going to look good. So you have to choose. There's always going to be a balance. From now until the end of summer, I'm focusing on fitness, and then usually in the fall, I'll go back and clean house and do some type of a detox so that I can work on my health. It doesn't mean that you can't work on both at the same time, so do a little bit of research on your own. Always consult your physician if there's any type of health issues that you might have, but I just wanted you guys to be clear that there is a difference between fitness versus health. And I think that's it. This one was a little bit long tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you getting naked in the next couple days here.